Alright, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to adjust our title here on Twitch so we're not misleading people. Alright, we're here in Hunter Call of the Wild. I got my GPS out. We're here at one of the hunting camps I've already got. It looks like, so this thing has loaded my save game from the cloud. Yeah, so on the map I've discovered a lot of area. We've done a lot of killing, but the different spots on the map, the greens are undiscovered usually. Sometimes it'll be like a place where you can set up a hunting blind. The purple means it's an area where I've fired at deer and they're still kind of skeezing out on my presence, no big deal. We have points of interest we can find. You just, run around and look for animals to kill. The music is absolutely obnoxious. I've got to kill it. Doesn't matter. It's only set to 10 out of 100 and I still can't hear myself think. It's so loud. Hopefully you guys can hear the ambient sound. Let me know if you can't. This is made by one of the studios over at Avalanche, makers of Just Cause, Mad Max, Rage 2, Generation Zero. Avalanche engine. It's very, very good at making open world forest world type stuff. It was used for kind of Mediterranean style or Spanish style islands in Just Cause. What you can see here, it is I think we're in a German nature preserve. So, never been to Germany, but I guess this maybe is what it looks like. Walking along here, and we've already found, I'm using one of my scout abilities that I've unlocked through playing that lets me see where there are animal tracks. So I can see that a road deer trotted through here and went that direction. I want to start tracking that animal, I can do that. And I just whistled like a dipshit, so if there was an animal near me, it's gone now. And I did it again, like an idiot. Another set of deer tracks that go the opposite direction, but you can see I can track them off across the field. I'm just going to run here up to the top of this thing and see if we can get the view of whatever that was on the map. We got an undiscovered point of interest here. Looks like we got some hot turd action up there on top of the hill. This seems like a lovely campground. So it's just a note that says, "This is mine and Eric's favorite spot in the world." We unlocked some of the lore. If you'll notice on the bottom right hand side of the screen, we have a compass that's got a green kind of arrow pointing on it. That shows you the direction of the wind so that you can try not to be downwind from the animals. They can smell you if you're not properly masked. But everything you see out here in the distance, all these mountains, you can go to all this stuff. It is a giant open world. Very, very, very big. Also take out our binocs. Zoom in, try to track some animals. Sometimes when you're in a high point, you can get lucky and see one, but not always the case. Usually tracking is the fastest way to get an animal. So I mentioned on the way in, up here on top of this other side of the hill, there was a definite turd dropping. And by turd, I meant there is a torn open rabbit. This is a feeding zone for the red fox. From 3:30 in the afternoon till 7, they are known to be in this area. So if I stay mega quiet, I might be able to see a fox. Yeah, usually if you see one animal of a type in a hot zone, you will have others show up. Sometimes even after you take a shot that should ruin your chance. So the fox head up there to eat that thing. I don't know where he went from there. Fast travel to the start point of the map here. At campsites you can get you change out your guns, supplies, access the cache of things you've unlocked, buy new stuff if you've got money or the XP. You can also change things about your character or pull out your ATVs. ATVs are a great way to get from one place to another quickly, but they make so much noise that they kind of ruin a given area for immediate hunting satisfaction, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So I'll place a waypoint here. We'll go north and we'll see what we can find. I'm going to leave the ATV here. I'm just going to enjoy walking through the woods. Also, Rumpo, I don't know which maps are coming in the base game that you got. I know you mentioned you bought all the DLC that wasn't the map expansions. I got a few of them, including the snow one and all that, but I'm not sure. I may need, while the Steam sale is on, to buy the African one and the new Yukon. I'll have to look into that. But I don't know how well it shows on the stream here, but this game visually is a stunner. It's got about every graphical trick in the book, short of HDR and ray tracing. But it uses its color palette beautifully. It's got great lighting. Uses physical-based rendering, so the leaves look like real leaves, dirt looks like dirt. Excellent, excellent shadow detail. Dynamic day and night system. There's dynamic weather, all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, stream is okay, but this game, it is hard to explain the level of detail unless you get a very, very high quality video or see it on your own machine, just because the video encoding can't handle the small details like the individual leaves and the shimmering and the bits of dust and dander floating through the air, stuff like that. The details on the shadows that are being cast real time from the leaves above, stuff like that. Call, there is a red fox having a mating call up here. Yeah, I bet this looks great at 1440. I don't really play 1440 for frame rate usually. My computer's not quite fast enough to run this with everything completely maxed out and at 4K, which is a bummer. But hopefully NVIDIA will decide to lower the price of their RTX cards sometime soon, and I can try to get in that 4K game. If you crouch and move very slow, you make less noise. On the bottom right hand side where I talked about the compass, yeah, there's something walking very close to me here. I can hear the footsteps of whatever creature it is. I don't think it's that fox, because normally they don't ever get this close to me. We may have a deer dicking around here somewhere. At the bottom of the screen, next to the heart indicator, which is your activity level, there is a visibility and a sound meter. The sound meter is the one on the right, has a speaker. I'm not currently... There's no notches on it because I'm not making any noise still. The other one is how well you're seen. If you're standing up, an animal could see you direct looking. It depends. Right now, since I'm ducked, my meter is below the line, so the animals have a tougher time seeing me. But it's also possible for smaller critters like foxes, rabbits, stuff like that. You may be in an area where you just can't see them in the undergrowth. Like, it's not always super simple unless you've previously identified an animal through your binoculars and put the track on them. In multiplayer, if you're in a party, if you put a track on an animal, your team can see it if they are within a certain range, which is pretty cool. Eiffel Towering a moose is pretty exciting as a party activity. So this animal is definitely within 100 foot of me. I'm not sure exactly what direction because I'm not paying attention to the sound real well. I don't want to do too much moving on my own because I may spook whatever it is. Although spooking the animal is not the end of the fun. Like, you can always track them. You have to really goof up to ruin your chance at getting an animal for the most part. For some reason, my lady is breathing heavy like there is a 400-pound man on top of her. She can't handle duck walking through the forest without making a huge racket. As soon as I touch the W key, she goes to huffing and puffing. You also have a variety of lures and calls you can use depending on your level and what you bought. I don't think I have any fox specific gear on me right now, so I can't really call them closer to me, but I do have the stuff available for the deer, and it works very well. See, we got specular reflections here in the water, which is nice. I don't want to walk directly through that brush because that will make a good bit more noise. It would be cool if the forest in Skyrim were this detailed. Or it looked half this good. The deer here is oh, there he is. That was not a clean shot, but I killed him because I'm using an assault rifle. After you get a kill, you don't really need to run in on it because you'll make too much noise. There's usually more than one deer around. So we got the deer. I hit him in the lung, so he was instantly murdered. Oh, you got an option to taxidermy the thing now. That was not in the last time I played. That was not a very clean kill, and I used the wrong gun, so I didn't get the most XP possible, but I'll take what they gave me. Get a cash reward for $500 for that one. So what I thought was a fox making that noise was 100% a deer. Did not realize I was that close to him, but it paid being as quiet as I was in that area. And he obviously knew I was there because he made that racket before I took him out. Man, I should have my shotgun with me. I need to level it up. There's a sight I'd like to get for it. I'm still a few hundred XP short on. Looks like a hunting blind up here that's to be discovered. Oh, I bet these are the tracks from that deer. Nope, that's fox tracks. So we're still in Foxtown. We know he was here about 10 minutes ago because he made all that racket. It looks like he took a dump over here. We'll go ahead and discover that blind. Once you find these, you can spend your material or your money to build tree stands or whatever. Nice place to hunt from. Looks like we have more tracks up here to our east as well. For only $2,100, I can build a permanent spot. Let's see what we got up here, if this is more fox tracks or deer. That was the deer. That's probably the one that I shot. You see now that I've put him on my tracker, at these blue highlights, it showed where in the forest he came from. You can see the history of his steps. Got some buddy deer over here I see to the side. The white means it's not one I'm tracking, but they're definitely there. Let's inspect these turds. So there's a red fox very close. It just crapped. We want to make as little noise and be seen as little as possible. The fox is super skittish. I currently have a jackrabbit collar. Hope it will work on a fox, so let me try that. Hopefully the fox is not to the west, because he probably smell me. Oh, looks like the clouds are covering the sun, get a little darker temporarily. Very cool real-time lighting. Oh, that's a big cloud. It may get a lot darker here. Wonder if you can kill those birds. You probably can. I just never tried. I didn't have those in last time I played. So you see the fox came through here and pushed over the grass. He started running, and then he crapped. There's two of them. There's the fox. He is scooting away from me. I would not be able to hit it from here. I'm not that good of a shot. The scope is not very long range either. He's coming back my way though. I just gotta get in a better angle. Trying to get this fox, but I have a feeling I'm about to blow it. I have a good high spot here, but I don't feel comfortable at that shot at that distance unless the thing stops. And the call they responded to, but they did not come any closer. I'm not sure about diamond animals. I wish I could call an artillery attack in on that fox. These things are hard to kill for me. everything, they smell everything, and I stink and I'm loud, so it's tough. I don't want them to travel away from me because it'll be hard to creep up on them with my legs. Looks like I've already lost the damn things. I should have took the first shot I had. They're probably down off in those trees now. I'll never see them again. Red deer down there. You go mess with them. The deer are slightly easier to kill. There's that asshole fox. Let's try calling out to him again. Oh, he might have liked that. And now it's raining. I don't know what this is going to do. Did I lose the deer already? Or I lost the fox? That deer down there is ready to get it on. I may just do a mess with him. There's fox. This grass is so tall, I'm never going to be able to see him. I don't feel confident in taking a shot from the knee. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Did I miss that fox? Oh, nope, I hit him. How was that a flesh wound? I just shot that thing with a 5.56. It should have blown his leg off. Oh, he's bleeding heavy now. Oh, there he is. Get wrecked. Shot him right in the shoulder. That sounds about right. That was a 270 I hit him with. Did not get a very good rating because it was not a good shot and I was using too big of a gun, but we'll take the cash reward of 1,000. Fox is not easy to hunt. So now we're going to go after that red deer. Try to use our elevation advantage to our benefit here. My real goal is I want to take down one of the gigantic ass moose with a revolver. I've not had a whole lot of luck with it since you got to be pretty close to use that thing. But occasionally you can get moose families to play ball. I think I have to go to the United States to get them though. Or the North American map. I don't know if they have the moose here in Germany. Or whatever this place is called. Yeah, moose aren't too tough to kill, but I want to level that revolver up, and sometimes it takes 3-4 shots from the revolver to put down the gigantic ass moose with the Bullwinkle style antlers. At least on the Taiga map or whatever it's called. Oh, there's a deer. Yep, there's that red deer. There's the family. Oh, there we go. It's a big ass family of deer. This is a buffet, guys. Are you seeing this? Holy hell. Alright, do I got a red deer collar? Deer bleat is good for whitetail, mule deer, roe deer collar. So I don't have a red deer. Musk deer. No. Obviously, I want that buck, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm willing to shoot any of these that let me have the free shot. I wish I had a red deer call right now. Actually, I wonder if the roe deer stuff would work on it. Probably not. It says only effective species roe. Whitetail deer, mule deer, blacktail deer. Jackrabbit is what I used on the red fox. The rattler only works on reindeer, fallow deer, caribou, and black buck. The musk deer only works on the Siberian ice deer. Squires, what's up? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for showering me with nugs. Is deer still there? Oh, here's one walking right up on me. This is how you get run over. That like a pretty clean lung shot to me. We'll see what I hit him with. Nope, just a flesh wound. That should have been straight murder. He didn't see me. I had a clean shot right into the chest. Another splatter here. He's bleeding very low, so it's going to take 7 hours to track this thing down. I did not get a good hit on him. I believe this does do bullet drop, yes. But I was only about 25 feet from that deer when I fired this gun. I don't think there's scope zeroing. Here he comes. Hit him again somehow in the throat, and it is still only a flesh wound. So he's got 2 bullets in his throat right now. This is a tough, tough deer. Oh, he's bleeding though. He's bleeding good. This deer has got to be a Terminator. Of course, that fox just runs right by me. Yibbies. I should have had my revolver out. That'd have been good. I tracked that stupid fox for 20 minutes and he just runs right by after I fired 2 big shots at this other deer. But seriously, this deer should be dead. He's got 2 big gaping throat holes. At least one of those shots had to have gone into his lung. Yeah, Squires, this game is absolutely beautiful. There he is, there he is, there he is. This guy is trying to lead me on a wild chase. He still has 25% of his blood left. He can smell me now. He's straight downwind from me. This is a tough deer. Unless that's like his twin brother. This is the same meadow here where I shot that fox. It's not the same deer. Isn't that one right there that I just chased in the field is not dropping blood. So it means I've got to re-find the trail of the one that's bleeding everywhere. He may have continued downhill to where that other family of deer were. They may be regrouping to come back at me. To counter-attack me. So this guy... Wait, did he double backed on me? And this is how you end up losing deer that you definitely should have killed in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Is they start running back and forth and their tracks lay up on top of each other. Green arrow is definitely the wind direction. Let's retrace our steps here and try to find... Unless that deer that I saw up here was not the same one running past. I might have got fake news, like they're using one deer to throw off the other deer while this other deer goes and gets sewed up. We can confirm he's still bleeding here. He's still running to the southeast. This deer can't have any blood left in him. There's a very, very low bleed rate. He's taking shorter steps. He's still bleeding like it was his job. He's painting the forest red. Then he stopped and he turned around. This has got to be when he crossed me up. This asshole deer. Oh, he got me good. The trail goes cold. He stopped and took a dump. As you do. That's when he ran around and ran right back at me. Made me look like a fool. He literally retraced his other steps so I can't track him. These deer have got like Terminator AI. This shows him going this way. Again, he's still pooping. We have warm poop on the ground. He came to the hiking village. Oh, I missed that fox. This fox is goofing with me. We found the deer, though. He decided to come die by the outhouse. What a baller. This guy, you made me work for it. He had 2 hits. The first one hit his shoulder bone, and the second one just hit him twice in the chest. Didn't hit any vitals or anything important, which really sucks nuts. So I don't get very many points for this, even though that was a pretty big male buck. I don't think I have any points, so I can't really afford to taxidermy this loser. We'll take it though. We get $1,200 cash for that one. So on the map, we ran a long way. As you can see, the map is enormous. I still haven't uncovered most parts of it, but there's a lot to do. Lots of varied terrain as you go around. We go to this lake. See if anything's going on up here. Maybe different species. It's nice that we got a buck on stream, though. I wasn't expecting that. Especially one that I was unable to shoot cleanly twice. It's a very, very windy day. The roe deer across the way can already smell me. they're just hanging out drinking. No biggie. I know they smell me. Oh, these deer are stupid. Guys, this is happening. Did we just get 4 shots and 4 kills? It's a beautiful lake here. Oh, one of them's over there flinching. Oh, they're just floating away. I've got to get them before the river takes them. This is not good. No, I can't believe I'm going to lose this deer like this. I can't go out there in the water. This is not happening. That's a flesh wound, yeah, right. So this first deer, we hit directly in the lung. That's a clean kill. This deer does not have a death pattern. It was also just a flesh hit. We hit the shoulder bone, so I'm not good at aiming at the right spot. This one, just a flesh wound, but it went straight down. I guess the bullet went right through him and out the butt. As they do. And that other deer just death swam all the way to the other bank. I hope somebody saw that. Yeah, what a beautiful game. Make sure there are not any more of these emotionally stunted oh, there's a deer there. So yeah, these deer are morons. These lake deer, there must be something in the water where they're all stupid. They just let me take all 4 shots. They watched their brothers and sisters go down. And they just waited for it. This one, 100% flesh wound. I'm gonna run out of ammo if more of this family shows up. There is another one. And another one. Crazy. We're just gonna terrorize the deer on an ATV now. Wait here long enough, that deer might be coming back through. Usually if you spook them off of wherever they want to be, they'll eventually forget what happened and start to kind of come back. I don't know, maybe that ATV was a little too extreme. It's alright, deer. I got all the time in the world. Maybe this deer is not coming back. We can, though, go to a different map. We can go to Murica. Leighton Lake, they call it, Pacific Northwest. Lots of moose. Black-tailed deer. I might have a little bit of a black bear here. The coyotes down there can smell me. This is kind of weird, guys. I don't know why they're not running, but I'm going to take the free XP off that shotgun kill. I hit that guy several times. None of it was any good, though, but this guy's not running either. So this is not super ethical what I'm about to do here, but XP. Oh, you're going to move now? This is a tough deer. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, that was a vital hit. I don't know why the ones in the face don't hurt. I'm not really sure about how that goes. I definitely blew his jaw off with the first hit. But that didn't seem to be the one that mattered to the game. It didn't even count the second hit in his lungs. Weird. Long shot on that one. Yeah, that one right in the face. So yeah, that one had a brain hit. Alright. I'll take that. Are there any other of these idiots that are just staying up here to give me the free XP? Stupid jackrabbit. Those things are not standing still, but I don't really feel like trying to shoot those. There was a bear up here at one point. Oh, there's the bear trail. He was trotting. But he was trotting both ways, and now I'm caught in one of these. Not getting a one-hit kill on a bear in this game is pretty brutal, because the bear usually comes and tears... Well, I don't know, sometimes they run away. The bears are not, like, super consistent. So this is a known resting zone for those deer, so they'll be back no matter what. We'll stay on the trail of this bear. There's one of his turds, we'll see how long it's been. Hopefully it will not have been a while. Oh, I don't have that queued up. So the bear just shit in the woods right here. Comes one of those damn jackrabbits. Alright, we got a lung, a liver, and a stomach there. That's about as clean as it gets. Still looking for that bear. He's got to be close because his turds were mega fresh. It's another jackrabbit. Now it looks like the bear was going... Oh, there's a deer there. Guess I'll take this free hit. I don't know what kind. Is that a road deer or another blacktail? There's just a shitload of animals here and I'm not sure what's going on. Unless 6 a.m. is the prime time to kill everything. Is this another resting ground for some type of animal here I can see? This must just be a hot zone on the map. I should look for a close blind. So I'm not being particularly careful and the animals are just kind of letting me take it. That's deer track. So the deer ran through there towards the water. Is this a feeding zone for the whitetail? I bet there's like 6 of them on the other side of these bushes. Another eating zone from 5:30 to 11, so there should be jackrabbit and deer here everywhere. I don't have to wait too long before there's going to be some action. I think I'm, at the south end of this water. Got a camp here on the other side of this bank. It's usually loaded. Coyote call. So what does the tree stand DLC add? Just different looking tree stands, or can you attach them to any sturdy tree? Uh-oh, Moose Town. Big moose, 2 baby moose. Any tree with a lot of branches, that's pretty cool. Can I get near these moose to use the pistol? They're definitely within rifle range, but I don't really need more levels on the rifle. It's not even a good moose. It's just a loser mama moose. That's a moose and 2 deer. Those aren't even baby moose. The hell is this intermingling of the species bullshit? And there's a bear in the neighborhood too. I bet he's hiding here in the bushes. It's a regular zoo. The deer is making a mating call and lure the deer over here, but I don't want to scare the moose. There's no way I'm close enough to hit that shot. They must have added birds to the game since I played. These are some fresh ass looking ducks. The moose wants to mate. Hopefully it'll mate with this pistol. How would I even go about getting that duck if I shot it? You can't go out in the water. I have to wait until they came on land or took off. I generally found that if an animal doesn't smell you, like if you're wearing a mask or you're not downwind, as long as your visibility thing is underneath the line, they will walk within a foot and a half of you. I once had a moose basically walk over top of me while I was tracking a bear that was across this lake here, actually. This extra deer show up. What I need is a grenade. This is what high stakes hunting is like, where you get out your giant 6-shooter and you crawl on your belly towards the moose. This is just how they do it on the hunting shows. This is hilarious. Squires, I'm going after this moose and I'm going to try to dig it down with a pistol. I mean, I'm close enough to make the shot now, but I'd really like to make it personal, you know? Be my luck, I get within 6 feet of it and the wind immediately changes and they smell my farts. Man, why did he turn? I like the side shots better. Easier to hit that lung. Come on, moose, turn around. Oh, he's gonna come to me. You gonna let me have this? You gonna let me have this? Come on, walk right over. That's a warning call. Domed that moose and it walked away. Was it even a good hit? Wait, that felt like a legit hit. Where's the blood splatter? Did I even hit the thing? He stumbled up. There's the blood. Nope, didn't even get bone or anything. That's amazing. Yeah, come back out here, you idiot. Give me another shot at this. Moose. So you've got 145 somewhere in that skull of yours. You clearly know I'm here because you yelled at me before I took the shot. Oh, something else walked. Does deer come back too? I'm hearing the pitter patter. Oh no, what is... Oh, that's a bear. Okay, things just get a little more interesting here. Was he just bucking at the moose? Did the moose just take that? Did I lose the moose? We lost the moose. Oh, no, the moose is still here. The moose was hiding behind that UI element. Oh, the bear is challenging me. Okay. Yeah, run away, bear. Alright, the moose wants me to take this shot again. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, the bear is posturing. Let's reload in case the bear charges me and I don't hit this shot good. I still want that moose too. Okay, the bear got pissed. Luckily, we had the shotgun ready. I put one right in his head. That was a flesh wound from the rifle, and then skull, brain, skull, brain, skull from the shotgun. That's a legit bear kill. Gives me some validation after that bear encounter we had in the long dark earlier. But I scared the moose. We go back, we get the moose. Moose Wars 2K19 are definitely still going on right now. That moose still has a 45 size hole in his face. So, just throwing that out there. We gotta have, there's gonna be blood all over the place. Yeah. Alright, moose. I feel like when the wind is blowing and it's raining, the animals should not be able to hear you as easily. Or maybe I'm crazy. Alright, the moose is back. Clearly he wants another bit of this revolver. Okay. Do we at least get an internal shot there? Alright, we flesh wounded the moose again. He now has a hole in his heart. Oh, he does have a hole in his heart. I don't know what. He's got a hole in his face. There's a hole in the dead center of his chest. Are you kidding me? Is this moose really going to come back and give me this one more time? Alright, try number 3 on the moose. So the moose has confirmed 3 holes in it at this point. Nope, it's still just a flesh wound. Okay. Well, it just crept during all that. Fresh set of moose droppings. So we didn't kill it, we definitely scared the crap out of it. It's still not bleeding at all. That's odd. The moose can smell me now. It's downwind. He's got 3 45s in him, 1 in the face, 2 in the chest. There it is. This moose is incredibly chill. Is he gonna come back over here? Because that would be cool. So he was hit 3 times, all were flesh hits. One of them snapped the jaw. The third one went directly into the lung. It just took the moose forever to die. The 357 hollow point. We did get a 100% integrity bonus, so that's pretty good. Very low trophy rating because it was a garbage moose. I'll take the cash though, hopefully a little bit of XP on that pistol. 108, that's not good. Only a 36 on the handgun score. You gotta be kidding me. Apparently I don't know how to use the handgun. I just put down a moose with a dirty Harry. Alright, well we did get the bear. That's a good wrap up. That's a little bit of a redemption story from the way it went earlier when we were playing the Long Dark. It is a little late now, after 8 o'clock on the East Coast. You've been watching, most recently here, Hunter Call the Wild on sale on the Steam sale, as well as the Long Dark on sale on the Steam sale. And now, as I'm loading out back in the menu, I can hear a deer walking by me, and that's awesome. So yeah, today the animals are a little wild. I'm feeling that must be a bug or network lag or something like that. But you like games that look beautiful, and if you got Terminator Moose, this could be the one for you. Made by Avalanche Studios out of Sweden. Got a lot of hot DLC going on now, as you can see. They're advertising their Yukon pack. So I want to thank everybody who was here today, all of our hot donators, new subs, new followers. Steam is not being cool. New subs, new followers, our donators, regular viewers. Are glad all you guys are here. Hopefully you had a good time watching on the Wednesday ShackStream. You can catch us tomorrow for another hot one. I don't know exactly what's in the docket. I'll have to look at the schedule I don't have in front of me. But as always, if you want up-to-the-minute news, videos, features, all that good stuff, check us out, shacknews.com. Especially go see that Mario Maker 2 review. If you got a Switch, you're probably going to like reading this one. You can also look at our highlights from the Steam Summer Sale. You can also catch our stuff posted on Twitter at Shacknews and our video YouTube games, or Shacknews Games on YouTube. That's our username on there. And if you feel like supporting the site for as little as $1 a month, you can join Club Mercury. If you're in the chatty forum, you get a cool icon next to your name that shows you're a supporter. You get access to electronic book e-reader format versions of our long read features by Long Reads superstar David Craddock. And if you're willing to support higher tiers, we got rewards like exclusive t-shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. So if you like what we do and want to support us, consider flicking $1 or $2 over. It'll always be appreciated. We want to give you back a little bit something, something in return for your cash and a thank you for the support. So if you're on the website, you can see behind me, click the puffy looking dog. It'll take you to the Shack News Mercury subscription sign up. Consider it. With that being said, I'm going to sign us off here tonight. And I want to thank my special guest here from the first half of the stream earlier. We had Shack News managing editor Bill, aka Rumpo, here. He was my Canadian guide out into the cold, cold wilderness of the Long Dark. I appreciate him sitting here for us and guiding us through that game. We had a good time. And you guys have a good night. Have a good meal. Watch something cool on the tube. And we'll catch you tomorrow on the Shack News Shack Stream. Y'all have a good night.